I'm going to tell you the number one thing you can do to help simplify things for your retirement and for your family or heirs. I'm Elliot Apple, founder and financial planner of Kindness Financial Planning, and I want to talk about one thing today and one thing only: simplifying your financial life. Now, that number one thing you can do: consolidate your accounts, whether it's your investment accounts, your bank accounts. Consolidate it to one custodian for investments if you can, or one bank account. I often meet people who have 3 or 4 or 5 or even more different bank accounts out there. Or with investments, they might have many accounts across different custodians. I was talking to someone the other day, they had 21 different accounts across 5 different custodians, and I told them, frankly, that even if I was professionally managing this would be extremely challenging for me to do, and I have professional software to do this. I can't imagine doing this on your own across 5 different platforms and 21 different accounts. And that's just one example. I've met people on the other side of this who are an executor or a durable power of attorney who are cleaning up accounts for someone else, and they didn't necessarily list where all of their accounts were. So they had to, with a magnifying glass and a lot of perseverance, go look under every possible rock to find where were these accounts held, which bank accounts did they have, where were their investments, what statements could they find, what emails could they find that would help them locate these different accounts. So if there's one thing you can do to simplify things for yourself in retirement, is consolidating down to one custodian for investments if you can. So instead of having accounts at Fidelity, Schwab, Vanguard, or other custodians out there, those are just some to name a few, or to have multiple bank accounts. Some people see that as diversification, but a lot can go wrong. There's more to track. There's more opportunity for fraud if you're not actively monitoring those accounts. And if something goes wrong or you need to change something, say beneficiaries, or you need to set up a power of attorney or a trusted contact, or really do anything with those accounts, you're going to struggle with that because each custodian or bank has different paperwork. They have different sets of rules. More people you need to call to ask questions. More people if things go wrong, where you need to go to their back office. And being intimate in this industry where I see the interfacing with all these different custodians and different banks, I know the common problems that can happen, which is why this is my number one tip to help simplify things: is get things as consolidated as possible. Don't have 8 different IRA rollover accounts. Don't have them spread across multiple custodians. That is my number one tip as you go into retirement, or if you're already in retirement, to make this easier on your heirs to pass along assets to the next generation, to make it easy for them to settle your accounts. So if you do one thing and one thing only, I'd suggest considering consolidating down to one bank and one investment custodian for most of your needs. Sometimes there are situations where it makes sense to have more than one, but it is very rare and it tends to be the exception. So if you have questions about this, drop them in the comments down below. I'd love some engagement to talk about this concept and what your thoughts on that. And if you liked this video, hit subscribe so you can be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching.